Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's me, Amira Wonder, and today we're gonna talk more about cruise line ship and life on board. As you know, I already had my first contract on a carnival ships and I worked 5 months, even if I should work of 8 of them, but because of coronavirus, you all know, we all are now at home, most of crew, and all of us waiting for the next contract to go there again, because there is a lot of pluses of working on a cruise line ship. I already made a video about that. You can watch it in a playlist of cruise ship, and there is even more videos if you're interested in. In this video I want to talk to you about the minuses of working on cruise ship lines. I know a lot of people think it's scary to work on ships. It's you can become very dizzy because of seasickness, but no, it's not a main cons, but it could be if you're really your vestibular apparatus is not so good, if you think you'll be seasick, if you are in a car routes always seasick, better you don't go, because company usually sends you on a different ships. If in your cruise line it's for example 20 ships, they can send you wherever they need you. So for example, it could be a small ship where rough seas, you can feel it, but if it's a big cruise ship you will never feel it. It's like walking on a land in some hotel. You will never feel it, but it could be minus for some people. So it's the first what I want to mention here. Second of all is that you are always around people. You go to eat, there is whole restaurant of people. You go to work, there is a lot of people, guests and crew. You are going to your cabin, and even in your cabin, if you just started and you don't have your own cabin, as for example captain does or manager does, in that point you always have somebody around you. You can go, for example, to walk, how I did it. There is for example on our ship it was deck 4 where crew can go and walk around. So if you are there you can walk by yourself, but even there you will meet a lot of other peoples who are also just breathing the fresh air, but a lot of people are there. Or if you're going in a port, somewhere to walk, you will also meet a lot of people from ship, guests, crew, because it's port, it's not very big. If you're there you can meet somebody, but don't worry about that. You can always find some place for yourself. I don't know how I used to do it. I was in my hoodie wearing this, and then when at that point when my face is not visible, they're like, oh hey Almira, hi Almira. I'm like, hello, there is really no place to be alone. Maybe only in bathroom. Yeah, bathroom for sure, but sometimes, for example, when I just came to work, I didn't know about that. So my bathroom, it's one for 2 cabins, and these 2 cabins are 2 people here and 2 people here, and this is in the middle. So when you're going in, you should put light on, and outside of this bathroom door there is a light, red light. Oh, sorry. So when I was forgetting to watch on this light or to put light when I was in, I usually used to open it and there is somebody and they're like, close the door. I'm like, oh my god, sorry. It was really nice moment. Or opposite, when I didn't watch and they opened it. Because when you are first time on board, if my roommate wasn't inside to explain it to me, that's why it was really funny. Yeah, you're always around the people. If Some people say you can save money, there is no place to spend it, but there is place to spend it. There is some days when there is a bingo or some games, so you can buy bingo cards and spend on this money. Or there is a sales in the shops. You can go to shop, buy I used to buy a lot of perfume for myself, and there is really big discounts for a watch, for Swarovski, for clothes, for some souvenirs. You always want to buy something. If you are going outside, I used to go to snorkeling, rent a bike for myself, or go to some tours, not the free ones. Sometimes you can ask for a free one, but usually if it's outside, you may buy something for yourself, a lot of clothes, a lot of food. If on board you don't find what you really want, chocolate, ice cream, snacks, I don't know, orange, grapefruit juice, orange juice always there. For example, some avocado smoothie, ooh, I really love it. So there is place to spend your money, but you should be mindful. You should think what's your priorities, where you want to spend money, where you better save it, and maybe in your country is cheaper, or maybe on your break between contracts you can go to the other country. I'm not talking about now coronavirus times, but usually if you're on your vacation for 2 months, you may go for 2 weeks to, I don't know, to Europe or your neighbor country and spend your money there and buy more things and have more experience. Yeah, it could be also cons that you the money which you should save you will spend. I want to mention also love life on board, because it's one of the big parts of our lives, and I cannot leave it outside of my video. So there are some people who has already their wives on land, kids on land, but they still want some relationships on board. For some girls it's okay, for some not. Maybe it's not even girl, maybe it's boy. There is all kind of different relationships on board, and if you don't wanna break your heart, better don't fall for somebody, and just keep it in mind. There is a lot of love stories. For example, the girl who was working with me, she met the guy, I know him, and now because of coronavirus we have the time at home, and now I see they have a baby already. I'm like, oh my god, you just meet on board. It was really good that they're from one country, so they were spending time on their way home, quarantine together, on board they were really close. So it's really, you can find the love on board, you can make a family, even on land, if this partner is from your country. If it's from different country, if not a COVID time, you can travel there, you can really make a family. But in most cases it's very hard, because you don't know to whom you can trust, to whom not. So if you're a risky girl or boy, so go for it, and maybe it turn out to be something great. If not, it might be great memories. So it's a great time when you can be vulnerable, when you have a lot of time. Not a lot of time, most of the time you work, but on your free time, sometimes you want somebody to understand you. I used to have a lot of girlfriends, not like lover girlfriends, but like really friends. They were from my country. I'm really grateful that I meet that one girl, Alina from Minsk. From my first day, I was really close with her. She explained me a lot. We were going outside, swimming, walking, taking pictures. One of the most big hobbies. So if you want to check my pictures, go to my Instagram channel. There is a lot from my first contract, and there is coming more from my second contract. Yeah, I will make sure that I will put it down. It's Ivory Eka. It's a really great times. Then when she moved to the other department, the other girl from Ukraine came and I was very close with her, and there is always friends. I have a friend from Philippines, my roommate, she's a perfect girl from India. First times I don't know, she is Indian, but she doesn't look like a I won't say Taj Mahal, not who are the very famous person. It's like this, when I want to remember something really important, I can forget. She wasn't like movie stars, Indian style, main, what is in our mind. Our mind is like a programmed for knowing, for stereotypes, like in Russian all people drink, but there are some people who don't drink in Russia. I don't know, beers walking around. It's not like that. In Indian, everybody should look like Indian from movie. No, it's not like that. Everybody already very different all over the world. We communicate with each other, with neighbor countries, we engaging. So yeah, she was looking a little bit with a small eyes and whiter skin. So I was always thinking that, oh, maybe she's from Philippines, and then like, oh no, she's from India. Why I'm always forgetting that? It was like first week, but I don't know, one day it's like for me it was like 3 days, because you are waking up on breakfast, you're going to work, you're coming back, you have 1 hour more to sleep, you're going to sleep, you're waking up, you're going to lunch, then you're again sleeping, then you're again going to work. So one day it's like 3 different days when you're waking up, brushing your teeth. I remember once I brushed my teeth 5 times, because I used to wake up, brush my teeth, go to work. So it's like especially if it's your first days, you will be very confused. But later on, I really make sure that I never say never, but I tried to don't do mistakes. Yeah, because if you're doing one mistake, all shit know already about that. For example, one day I was really pissed off because of something. I would not say it here, but I was crying. I was like, I don't like to go to HR and complain or do something, but you should do like that if there is something wrong going on. But I was really sad, and maybe because of the environment, I was tired, so I was crying. And later on, next day, one of my friends came to me and asked, "Oh, why you cried?" I'm like, "Oh, you weren't there. Almost nobody weren't there." But somehow, because somebody said to somebody, she already knew, and she came to me and said, "Oh, why you blah blah blah." I'm like, oh my god, why everybody know about that? And everybody come to me and ask if I wanna say something, I would say to you. So there is sometimes a less private space. And of course, I cannot mention that you can be homesick. You can miss your family, you can miss your home, you can miss walking outside whenever you want. Yes, but keep in mind that main reason is to make money and make friends, travel. It might be on second place for most of people, I would say like that. But if you will do something wrong and you will be fired, there will be no money, right? So better act right. Yeah, I can say mostly all my experience was really positive. I love it. Yeah, even if it's cons, for me it was pluses. I'm like, okay, I'm always around people, I will have time at home to be alone. I wasn't worried about that. I really made friends from different places, and now I know if there will be not our circumstances with COVID, I would travel to India, to Philippines, to Indonesia, to Russia, Ukraine, everywhere, Georgia, USA, Europe. I would travel to everybody and visit everybody. I know that for sure. Yeah, so it's a good point. Also now I have so many inside me, so much emotions, so much memories, so I want to share it here as minimum, because I have now free time, and it used to be my dream to make videos on YouTube and to be famous and to earn a lot of money. Now I'm not thinking about that. Now in my mind is that I want to just share information. First, why I thought about that, because some of my friends are asking me the same questions. I don't know, already maybe 10 persons ask me, oh my god, how it was there? Do you like, for example, something? How is accommodation? How is food? And questions are always the same, and I'm repeating it again and again. And sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I will just tell you the short version because I'm really tired to tell everybody the same. But for you guys, I'm telling it here from my whole big heart. A lot of ideas, energies. I didn't write script. It's just coming from my mind, and I really like how it appears to be, because I don't have any opportunity. I have opportunities to talk in English by chat, Zoom, WhatsApp, but here, as I'm talking to you, I'm feeling that, oh, I'm trying to remember more words. I'm trying to remember how to how to make sentences, or sometimes even I can forget something. Yeah, but I hope you like my videos. Please put like here down. It just came notifications that I don't have enough place. So bye everybody, put like, subscribe, and put a comment if you wanna see something later on. Bye, thank you for watching me.